Hello, everybody, and welcome to OVercooked. Welcome to OVercooked. No. So, funny story. I was trying to, for this week's game, I was trying to play Overcooked with my friends, and the game crashed so hard that it actually corrupted the video file, and it does not want to play in Premiere whatsoever. So, this week's game is Stick Fight and Flow Theory. Stick Fight was created by Landfall West and published by Landfall Games in 2017. It is a 2D physics-based fighter with guns. It's a crappier version of Smash Bros. So, let's start with the weapons. The weapons come down falling like a drop, which is, there is an arsenal of weapons, and they all have different weights, and they all fire differently. So, for example, like the shotgun will push you so hard that it could actually make you fly. And also the machine gun, which will just, give you angel wings and just make you fly. There are your regular military weapons as well, and specialty weapons such as lava weapons, a black hole gun, a gun that shoots snakes, another gun that shoots snakes, a minigun that shoots snakes. It's ridiculous, and they're all fun and stuff, but what makes them all unique is how you shoot them. And how you shoot them is by aiming with the analog stick. Look, I know this is weird, and me just trying to explain it like this. I think it's better if you've experienced it, you'll understand what I mean. If you don't, just go get the game. I guess it's very hard to explain. So, anyways, you aim the guns while using one of the analog sticks, and it's slow, and it takes a lot of focus to aim, and it's just so heavy. Each weapon is just somehow heavy. Well, even some of the pistols are very heavy. But anyways, there's also melee weapons, and again, they're not easy to control, but they feel a bit more effective than the weapons because you're making physical attacks. And sometimes that can backfire really bad. You're also able to throw weapons as well. And yeah. So onto the character, or at least the stick figures. The characters that you control are using IK animation physics-based stuff. So they're super hard to control. And man, do they ever take a lot of your attention in order to just even move around the levels. And I think it was such an ingenious way of Landfall to make this way, not only bringing some sort of comedy into the game, right, ragdolls and stuff, but also putting the player into a focused state just by even moving, which is, I think, genius. And like I said, the sticks feel heavy, and they can jump as well, which actually feels a lot more better than just moving and just trying to fight and punch and stuff. You're also able to punch, I totally forgot to mention that, and block. But I think the controls are super easy and easy to pick up, but they are hard to master. Onto the levels. They're so much fun, and each level theme has some sort of gimmick. So, for example, the lava ones where you can push down platforms to show or reveal, or you can enter an area, or the medieval one where there's just a bunch of spikes and chains and falling platforms, or the cargo ones where You know, you're just in crates and you can destroy them, or they're being thrown at you while you're on a treadmill. They all have some sort of gimmick, and they're all fun to play with or to play in because of how goofy and hard it is to move these stick figurines. Onto flow. Flow is a very tight thing to pull off. If a game is too easy for a high-skilled player, the player might become bored. But if a low-skilled player is playing something super hard and difficult, it can be frustrating to that person. So it's a very tight gap when it comes to designing a game. So I think having human opponents and having a super hard movement system puts the player into that focus state, and I think it can engage every single type of person. I was playing with a couple of my friends. I think one of them doesn't really play games that much. The other one I play a lot with, and he's pretty good at video games, I think. And the fourth person was Sam. She's recently gotten into video games, like just as of like a year ago. So, and there's me. I feel like I'm pretty experienced. I've been playing since like literally birth, so there's that. But when we had this play session, I felt like we played for 15 minutes, and we actually played for over an hour. And one of the effects of being in that flow state is, and I quote, one of the effects of being into the flow state is actually loss of awareness and a sense of distortion in time. And I swear, I felt like playing this session was 15 minutes of just pure joy. And I hope everyone else felt like that. But anyways, about decision making. There's a lot of meaningful decisions that don't take away from the experience. So for example, your first instinct might be to go for a weapon, or wherever the locations are that the weapons drop. There might be certain weapons on certain maps and stuff, but there's one decision that you can do, trading off your life and potentially platforming and doing all this stuff in order to secure a weapon. Or you can hide and just hide in a bush like I did, or just stall or just do nothing. Every single decision, and I can go on forever, every single decision that you make in this game has some sort of trade-off because of its dynamic interactivity with other people. So really, Stick Fight, the game has a lot to offer, and I think there's something for everyone and every single type of gamer in this game.